This is George from High Tech Legion. Today we're going to be taking a look at a mid-tower case from Enermax, the Staray series. The Staray comes in a plain brown wrapper, comes in several different configurations. Today we're going to be taking a look at the ECA3175-BL, which features a side window and two 120mm fans. It also has 6 slots for hard disks, 3.5 inch, as well as 4 slots for 5.25 inch optical disk drives. Taking a look at the nose of the Staray, we see that it's all mesh, black metal with a gloss black exterior. Very unique power, reset buttons, symmetrical on the two sides, set in very nicely. You can't even tell they're buttons. You've also got on-off LED switch for the front LED fan, USB 2, USB 3, and your front audio headers. And you've also got a 3.5 inch knockout for a floppy drive or for a card reader or any other 3.5 inch device you might be using. Moving around to the rear, got space for a 120mm fan. In the back, fan is not included. 7 expansion slots, cut out for the PSU, 2 grommets for water cooling, and of course the I/O. Back is finished all in black, as is the rest of the Staray. The right side of the Staray is a plain panel, finished in matte black, and as you can see, the gloss black on the nose is rather evident. Moving over to the left side of the Staray, we find that we've got a very, very large side panel window, very good looking window, and you're going to really be able to show off your interior components. Taking a look inside the Staray, we see that it's finished in all black. This is going to give a very nice appearance and very nice backdrop to the system you're installing, especially with that large side window. As you can see, you've got 4 tool-free optical disk drive holders as well as 7 3.5 inch drive holders, which are also completely tool-free. It's listed as 6 hard drives, but actually you could do a 7th. The 7th is actually supposed to be for a floppy drive, but obviously it can also double as hard disk. All of your cables are coming down from the front panel, as well as Molex for the front panel LED, USB 3, USB 2, and all your front panel connectors for power, reset, and LED. Back knockouts are tool-free as well, as you can see. So, nice spacious interior. You can also see there is the one included 120mm fan, nothing in the back. Taking a look at the tool-free expansion slots, very simple, lever at the top, pull up and out, we'll open them up. And once your card is installed, just slip it right back into place. Taking a look around the back side of the motherboard tray, as you can see, you've got the very generous cutout to get to the back of the motherboard for installing back plates. You do have a rim that goes along here, which actually meets up with the side panel, so you're not going to be routing any cables behind the motherboard. It's going to be absolutely impossible to get anything from back here to the front. All your cable routing will be done through this entirely open area here next to the disk drives. Behind the nose of the Staray, we see that there are dust filters on all of the open venting areas, and also taking a look, you've got a very quick, easy way of taking out your knockouts for the optical disk drives. With the build installed in the 3175, you've got a decent amount of room for components. It is a little tight up top. The CPU cooler is actually sitting almost dead against the top of the case. Except for that, you've got a good amount of room for all of your components. Decent sized video card. The tool frees work very, very well. Very simple. Twist, pull, put the drive in, turn again, and it's locked into place. Same goes with the hard disk. So you can see, decent amount of room, but what really does kill it a little bit is the lack of cable routing. There's absolutely no way to get behind the motherboard in any way, shape, or form. The motherboard tray sits dead against the side panel, so the cable routing is going to be a little bit tough.